Welcome back to the video, my third tutorial, guys. Sorry if I'm messing up. It is kind of late at night right now, and I'm still trying to get over this cold I have. But I wanted to make this video for you guys today because I've been promising you guys, the video for like the last week. So, anytime now, I'm going to be teaching you guys the if stuff, pretty much if, else if, end if, stuff like that, how to use those scripts and what they do. And I'll be also teaching you guys how to use history scripts, as it does come in handy for a lot of scripts and clan scripts. Sorry if I'm not teaching you guys 5 scripts today, because I know the if stuff and whatnot is going to take a while to explain. So I'm not going to be showing too many scripts, and so yeah. Um, let's get started and yeah, explain this pretty much. So the first script we're going to be working on is the if. Now here's just pretty much the things that ran it off and whatnot. Pretty much the if script stands for if the player does something. So if you were making a script and you want to make it where a certain player can only activate the script, so it'd be if player like has action, history, inventory. So inventory would be like a certain item or has marker or has permission or has skill. Then this skill would activate. So in other words, explain this is if the player has a certain rank, then do this. If the player does not have the rank, don't activate the script. That's basically what it does. It's just another way to make more advanced scripts, in other words. Um, so that's what the if does. Now, you gotta understand what else if. Else if is basically the same as the if mark, but instead of it being a starter as an if, it would read as if the player does not have this certain item. So if it was like item false, so that would be false instead. So, and this one would be like item has true. So that one would be like true, then this one would be false. So if player had true, then activate this script, and if player has false, then activate this script. That's pretty much how that one works. Now the else would stand for the same, pretty much same thing as else if, but it would just be an else mark. So if player has, let's say, false on this, then activate, and then it would be like then do something like clan, and then else if they don't have like let's say um how should I explain this? It's pretty much just the fact that it would activate else. So if they don't have a certain amount of money, it would give them a message or something with the else. And then end if would basically be it would close off the command. I'm not sure what other way to point that out, but it would just end the command. Um, this is really handy when it comes to making really heavy scripts or quests or any kind of scripts that require a lot. So it's really handy to use these kind of commands because a lot of things are made of it. So yeah, I would suggest you guys to play around with these and actually, get used to them. So whenever you're doing these, you want to like put action or whatever, it doesn't matter, and then always have the then, and then have whatever, and then else if would be like, okay, has action false, and then do this, and then message, and if player has else, then do this, and then, that's all it does really. So that's how you use the if stuff and whatnot. Sorry if I'm going a little too fast with this, guys. It's late at night. I like to get to bed. So now the history stuff is very, very handy to use in this game. The history name basically would be you put a name or whatever in here. So if I was like start, it would you would put like start, and then whenever someone activates that, since it's not has history start player, it would give it to the system or it would give it to everyone. As in, this would basically just give it to everyone. So, and then this one would only give it directly to the player. And then this one, you have the option to clear all their history. So it would be like start, history start, clear so they can't activate anything that involves having the history mark. And then you have the other one where you can take one history mark. So history marks can add on to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 100 or whatever you want, you know? It's how many you want. So that would do the same as this one. So this one would clear through everyone instead of just one. And this one would only clear through the one single player. That's how pretty much histories. I'll show a demonstration in a bit. History mark would be if the player has a history, true, so it would be like if has history, then, you know. Um, so that would basically be pretty much if they have the history true or false. And then this one would be where it compares. So if the player has history, one history or two history or minus history or whatever, it would activate the history command, just like how I said a while ago with then do whatever. That's pretty much how it's done, like that. I'll show you guys pretty much a demonstration with how this works. So like I was talking about the if stuff, this is just basically what I'm going to show you. So if I put this as false, um, leave that as name, and then take history, player, keep that as name, and then what this will do is if player has history, name, player false, this means if I don't have the history, then give the history to me, and then end it. Simple as that. Or you can do something else. You can do else. If player has true, this would mean else if player has true. Basically, if the player has the history, it would do something else. So it would be like has history, name, whatever, and that's basically how it would work. So I'll show you guys what it does right here. So now that I click the button, I should have the history in my history mark right there. So now I have one history. So if I kept on clicking it, it wouldn't give me the history again because I already have it. So it's reading as I have it true, but I don't have it false now. So now that I have the history, it can't give me another history. It can only give me the second option, which what you saw there was the message, as I can show you. See, message IGS zone. So that's how the history scripts work. And if you ever want to like remove a history or something, you could do it by script, or you could just simply go here and click Y and it'll delete the history. And your histories always appear here in the history log. And you can go to system or you can go to your name or someone else's name. The clan script is it's very easy to do. Um, From what I know, there's going to be more in the next update, the 2.22 update. But pretty much all this is another if history. So like if player is in clan name true or false, then whoop, then do whatever, you know. So basically this is just reading if the player has the clan history or doesn't have the clan history. Now right now there's no way to check clan history. It's only done by scripts, which is kind of annoying, but right now this is basically the same as histories. And with this command, you can do clan names. So you can make it that they join this clan. So you would be like clan name. So it would be like, like that clan name. So I don't know. It would be like clan red team, and then they would automatically join the red team. Now, if you wanted to make it where you remove the clan name, you just click in here, remove, and it would remove them from that clan. Well, it would probably remove them from all clans. I don't really know for sure. I haven't really messed around with the clan script because right now I find it pretty much useless right now as it's the same as history. So you can mess around with that probably better in the 2.2 update. But yeah, guys, that's tutorial 3 and I'll have tutorial 4 out very soon. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video.